All right. Sorry, we're here. I'm a tea or coffee person. I'm an energy drink person, man. Pretty much monster, yeah. Coffee over tea, though. Welcome to the Jug of a Mage Unit. Yeah, they have neck. Anonymous with 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Anonymous. That means a lot, especially considering I just got here. There's no delay right now, by the way. I'm gonna put delay on later on. We'll restart stream when it goes to NA games. But until then, thank you so much, Anonymous. That is insanely generous. Again, especially considering I've been here for 10 minutes. I've only been here for like less than 1 minute, to be honest. Why delay? We are required, if we're playing, it's one of the agreements we make, that we have to have a delay on for any. So the reason why they do it is that the broadcast is always about a minute slow. So for that reason, people would just spoil every result, basically, and they don't want that. So for any of that stuff. Yeah, I enjoy that. I mean, Hunt's really fun. I love playing Hunter. So I've been playing a lot this week. So yeah, no, it was fun. I was tired as fuck too, but I'm also feeling, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit tired today. We've been up since 6. Thank you so much again, Anonymous, for the 10 gifted subs. So this is the upper bracket game, if that wasn't already obvious. So we're about to see we're gonna see this matchup a bunch today, I think. Rogue Mage versus Feral Mage. And I just don't know what's supposed to win. Genuinely. Well, we don't know what's better of these two. Feral Mage better than Rogue Mage. Maybe. I mean, yeah, one, yes. So on the Friday games, we saw it win and lose, with Tessia's team winning against Echo in a 3-2 series, very close series. But in the beats FMP, maybe nothing. I will say that all 3 of these specs are getting, in fact, like all 6 of the players in this game are getting nerfed next week, which is kind of crazy to think about, right? Outlaw's getting nerfed, Frost Mage is getting nerfed, and Holy Priest is getting nerfed. All 6 players in this are getting. Yeah, I can remove the sub goal. 100%. That's a good call. It's a good call. I can also remove the chat block. Hold on. Let me improve that. I just got. Oh, that's the wrong button. I'm sorry. There we go. I will do both. Oh my. Wait, what? Tessia down? It's not a real sub goal. It's just there. Wait, Proctor ran live stream when I updated that. Doesn't make sense. And all of us are sick. I'm very happy about it. Brunhilde actually is within striking distance damage wise. That's not bad. 669. That's happened one time ever, I believe, Sonny, that we hit the 6669. I don't expect to get there again. I very much doubt we'll ever. I mean, I would imagine breaking 3K is very unlikely nowadays. Or even 2K for that matter. Yeah, it wasn't Shadowlands. We broke the 6669. What just happened? What is going on? Wait, what is actually going on? What's actually going on? Anonymous with I don't even know. It doesn't even show me. Wait, that's crazy. It doesn't even with 35 gifted subs instantly proccing the 6669. Wait, the 1669 level 8 hype trade. It doesn't even show me how many now until after. Lekman with the new sub as well at the exact same time. You guys are actually insane. Anonymous with 45 subs to that instantly got that sub goal. That was not even a real sub goal. That was a fake, so I'll have to do something for that. We got to figure out what we're gonna do for it. We'll stream early on Tuesday for that. That's what we've made up a sub goal for that right now. Didn't expect to hit that today, so that will be we'll stream early on Tuesday. I'll tell Aaron that. We'll that's already been done.
The raw free Marion price.
What the hell, man? What the hell? Sunny with a good sub as well. Let's do some predictions. Oh, you guys are here. Let's do a nice little prediction real quick. Wait, how do I do this? Who will win? Let's do a full series. You guys do game by game, like max gamba or short gamba, small gamba. Hey Zax. Let's do. I mean, it's crazy, man. I don't understand. Let's do short ones. All right. Prediction. Stop prediction. Who will win? Hook point. Overload. RMP. Dobob. FMP. You guys have only 2 minutes on this. I don't know if I've got the overlay for this still or not.
I want a gamba.
Yeah, we're sending the full gamba here, Cookie. Oh, it is showing up. I saw the overlay on the stream. I wasn't sure if this thing still showed up. You can see in the top left who you guys think is going to win right now. Overload, who won the first game, so that's fair. That's fair. You guys don't know long though. Someone put 100K on Dobob? What is going on? That's actually like not a bad call. Okay, it's now 99%, 98%. Good odds on the team that just won, for sure, with 2 minutes to go. Someone went going for whoever has a mage. I mean, they both got mages, man. All 6 of these classes are getting nerfed. Again, thank you, Sunny, for the subs. Liquim for the new sub. Thank you, Anonymous, for 45 subs. We've been here for 1 second. Oh, shit. I'm gonna let it go. I think this game's not gonna end in the first minute. Surely not, right? It can't. Ice Wall off the bat. Master Spelled. Just forcing Master Spell is so OP. By the way, the Master Spell's got a 2-minute cooldown now, so you can't like Master Spell the Ice Wall and block. We play, so we're up first on NA when it happens. There are 4 series on EU first. Okay, still a little bit longer on the prediction. There's not really any decisive advantage so far. Maybe not. Tessia doing 1.7 million DPS. It's all good. Why not? Oh, Tessia dipping blocks off the bat. That's a bit of information. It's very close. But Tessia down one. He bleeds first. You guys have got about 10 seconds to take advantage of that.
In stroking my tip.
Okay, let's hang on a second.
Doing it.
Hold on. My apologies for whatever that was, Charlie. What the? What's going on? Over instantly. Well, Overlord won. Overlord definitely won. Yeah, okay. Well, that's crazy. Who will win map 3? Whoever it is. You guys have got a little longer this time. I don't know. How's the Allard top down? This is weird. I don't know what's going on. Kind of odd. That I am not sure. Thank you guys again for the insane hype train, by the way. Thank you very much, Anonymous, for 45 gifted subs. We were here for 10 minutes when that happened somehow. Actually, we're only here for 10 minutes now, really. Oh, that's with a gifted sub as well. 76 total. The took out Echo out, yeah. So I want to pay attention to what JT's doing here. I think is the most important thing I want to pay attention to. Yeah, we're seeing. I mean, it looks like JT is playing very carefully. I mean, look where he's at. I mean, JT is just playing in a spot where if they want to do anything, they got to push. No, sec fair too. So I'm just typing what's going on to my team. Oscar hasn't traded anything yet. Ooh. I mean, Tessie is one block down there. A hit on. JT has approached her. I mean, Rogue's got nothing. This could actually happen. I mean, Tessie's playing stun. Snowdrift. We have Angel and 9. This is Veins. Second block from Tessia. Flappers, 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 flappers. Okay. Well, FMP versus RMP does not look great if you play. I mean, this is a different kind of FMP. The way this FMP plays is super aggro, and I think the way that I don't know.
Mez, what should I do with my winnings? or 2 coin, or White Castle.
Hold on a second. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Is that coin still a thing? No way. I had to do a double take there. That's a good call. It's got to be a White Castle angle, though, surely. All right. We got Overload with a 3-0. That is a really fast series. Crazy fast series. What did Zico say? Was he trolling? Should have completed Scott free. I mean, she fucked her brand up. She made no money from it, I don't think. Technically. I think she got fucked over as well, but oh, this is gonna be really interesting. Sorry, we're just quickly analyzing this a little bit.
Gone, please give me a cherry. Lost Mary, please come on. They give them to me all the time. Just one wee suck of the
All right, Mr. Charlie. God damn it, man. Mate is a pretty tough DKs too. 100%. Outlaws having 20% enough to Restless Blades, so they get less CDI per common point spent. I think it's the main one. I think it's the only one actually, but it's a pretty decent one. Rogues will have less availability on. I think it's all their CDs pretty much. They just will, like, when they spend 7 common points, they'll get like I think it's like 0.8 less. So it's like instead of 7 seconds, it's 6. So over the course of the many common points they spend, it'll actually have an impact. Probably ends up making their cooldowns, I don't know. I don't want to say 20% longer, but maybe 10% longer on every CD. I think it matters. Like Ryan was actually fairly worried about it, but I don't know for sure. All right, let's do some predictions. Sorry about that. I just wanted to type some stuff really quick because Chuck wanted to know how the games are going. Kind of this matchup's kind of appropriate for our stuff. Let's have a look. This is now Echo versus what is it? It's something RMP. Oh, Forged RMP. You guys have 2 minutes. All right. Thank you guys again for watching. Predictions are up. NA final, yeah. NA's games are after this. Not after this, but like there's 2 more games after this. Wait, hang on a second. Am I wrong? Yeah. Okay. The team that just lost then is the one after this. So yeah, there's 2 more series. There's this series. The lower final. This is not lower finals. Lower finals is against the team that just lost. This team is not that team. So there's this game. There's another lower finals. Then there's the finals. So there's 3 to go. It's really Forged ones. It's kind of tough. Good, Echo. I'm inclined to say yeah. Raikou is fast as fuck. I don't know. Bitcoin hasn't dumped over the past 2 weeks. Huh. It's weird. Must be unknown titleless pursuit. Bro, Wex, there's no way you're upset about me noticing a talent being bugged. There's no way. That's not a thing, man. They just put a change in and forgot to code it in. And then every feral true didn't mention it being changed. Wait, this is really not looking as good. Damage-wise, Raikou on the top was a little behind Akira. Is he blink stun? No, he trinketed. Okay. Ooh. And the MD. Should be fine. But they have bled first. In fact, wait a second. They have no blocks. And P-Make with 0 blocks. Did something go wrong here? Did he snap block? Or did I miss the first block? Yeah, it's a good buffer in Holy. He blocked early. Okay. I mean, I'm enjoying watching the games, Roland. They're extremely fucking good. Love watching some Mage in the morning, man. Apparently 4 of them. See, NA goes a step further than that, though, right? NA goes one step further. We actually have teams in NA that have 2 mages per team. I believe Calvish's team. Oh, and there he goes. Nice bomb. Destroyed. Okay. But yeah, NA's one step ahead of the meta. They actually have 2 mages per team. That was a pretty insane game. Yeah, Raikou pumped. Our predictions are up if you guys would like to predict. Hunter? I got no idea. Double Mage comp win. Maybe that's the... Can't know if that... Double Frost Mage actually probably would be pretty fun. They're just kind of greedy to have 2 of them, you know? That's a good bomb, man. Get Raikou's Dam. No, Echo still got meh. Echo had Lonta last year. If you were watching so if you watched so earlier than this last year, if you were watching like January of last year, they were playing with Lonta.
Why aren't you participating in these predictions? I want to win your points.
I ain't allowed to. That would be messed up. I think, Cookie. I don't think I'm allowed to. I also no, we're not allowed to. Unfortunately, it doesn't let me. If I was to predict, if I could predict with an imaginary, I would put 6-6. I'd put 669 points on maybe 6969 points on Echo probably. Raikou did 50% more damage than PMake. That is illegal, is it not? Mare did double damage. It's just insurmountably strong. This happens like yesterday's results. We've seen this happen many times, honestly, where like Echo will like drop a series. Like you see this in sports quite often, actually, where like you know, you'll be behind and you kind of just like, it was still a close series, I guess, but like you kind of let it go. You like you like mentally check out quite quickly, and then they just full send it the next day or the next, like, you know. Be honest. You see any bro? Why are the baiting questions, man? I think the reality is, I personally enjoy getting to watch all these players play on both regions. It's just fun to watch if you just enjoy the game. Like, why do you have to rank them? You know, I think we hopefully will get to see a comparison of regions later on in the year. Hopefully, I'm around for that. I have no idea what's going to happen, but they haven't had lands in quite some time. Because it's funny to tell any people that he's better. I mean, I'm just trying to enjoy the games, man. Hopefully you are too. You know, bring AWC back to BlizzCon next year. I do, yeah, kind of. I think if they're doing an AWC, it's basically free to do. So yeah, if they're doing a BlizzCon, rather, yeah. I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah, no, I'd love to see that again, Roland. I take the point of view that it's better to celebrate kind of everyone's play a little bit, right? It's just we are so fortunate to be able to watch it still, you know? It won't be forever. I enjoy it while it's and while I can be part of it. The music feels very out of place. This camera was interesting because you can actually see both rogues. Acker almost gets pulled out there, I think. Nice ice wall. He actually got through the ice wall, unfortunately. Not as nice of an ice wall. Matt playing pretty AFK so far. It's about. Yeah, that's actually an important note. I think the block set is so important in damp. I don't know if these games seem to go that way. He lined the mass volley. Oh no, he got the mass volley. What the hell? PMake now doing more damp at bombs. We're no blocks in, 2 minutes and a half. Both priests have trinket again. Mess that's through blind, gets full rung, trinkets. It's after the blinds. It's actually very safe, I think. He makes CS on Frost. He doesn't care about it. He just shiftings it back. Ice was like, I think 2 reduced. They get to shifting power reduce it because their class has CDI like that. Both priests are on top of each other. They're trying to make something happen now. Meh wins the battle. Gets the fair. Wills it late into full poly. He just destroyed him. They could win with this. So that was a big win for Meh. Gets the MD late. Not ideal, actually, I don't think, but that was a huge play for Meh. Gets the fail. Wills late into full poly. Gets block. Gets the MD. Let me pause for a second while we throw shade at the rogue that's bottom dam. Yeah, Matt is doing a lot of damn too. I agree. It could be from his POV though. Like it's gonna show the embellish from one heal, but not the other. I think. It's pretty. I mean, it's too early. I mean, Reiko isn't blocked. Zakai's no, it's fine actually. Oh, he's greeting it. Gets away with it. But now Raikustone. Now it's Raikustone. There's the block. Meanwhile, he's got his evasion. He shoves it randomly. He's got a vanish. Still got trinket. He's not really in too much trouble. He actually uses vanish. Actually, it just has trinket now. P making a full stun. I mean, Echo definitely much more active in this matchup, I think. Look at Mid just like sprinting around, trying to avoid Dakara pushing for CC. They get it though. Bro, this guy is that's greedy. He doesn't. Maybe it actually works out for him. He's good enough to know that he can greed a little bit, I think. There's the void shift. Desmond half health. Desmond below half health. This may proc. The Guardian has not procced still. No, that's going to proc there. It surely procs, right? It did proc. 3-minute CD. P-Meg is dying through everything. Raikou, though, may have to trade that last block. P-Meg's dead. Good game. It's comes down to the way that when you're behind, you're just getting every, this is how rogue mage or any kind of rogue mirror works. Generally speaking, one rogue is gonna like be the person behind. Next predictions are up. Raikou actually managed to be top down, and yeah, Acro got. I wish there was a like a breakdown on the scoreboard that showed CC received. My assumption is that Acro is just getting crushed by control. It's not really that though. That's not really fair. I don't know if the team's streaming it or not. I think that Forged Iron P has a let me see. I'm pretty sure they have a thing, right? They have a feral. Don't they have Swapsy? I'm gonna double check. Let me look. This team with Swapsy? Yeah, then I mean they have an RMP. They'll probably go FMP, but the only problem is that I think we've got a lot of practice with it, so it's not. We might see it. Ellie though, huh? Yeah, this is disparate. I think. I don't know if Hook sounds good for either. I guess small maps. Hmm. I mean, Rogue Mage Mirror is a tough. Oh, there it is. It's not. Well, yeah, Kraken or Season one I would want to see. I think that's the most interesting one. But I don't think that's CC. I don't think that's all CC that's being dispelled. I mean, trying to RMP mirror against a team that literally is main RMP. Not that Acro's not main rogue, and not that Akara's not main priest, not that P-Make's not main mage, but it's just tough to, echo something different for sure. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, all of them just have an incredible understanding. So they're playing for 4th place right now. To be clear. Straight into was dismantles him right away. Think about. Oh my God! Wait. Ah, that's crazy greed. He's at 20% on that Ellie pop. That's the send from Swapsy. Beautiful opening though. Doing a nice cool middle DPS. Acro doing 900k DPS too. Kind of crazy to look at these numbers and think about it really quick because I don't think the TKs are that competitive with that style at the moment. Maybe they will be next patch though. Maybe next week they can be. This team. Oh, a kick though. I mean, they are getting. Yeah, it is. What do you think of the max changes? I think they're fine, roughly. No, they play outlaw. They play outlaw to try and. So outlaw has more mobility for mages. They still have step and they have grapple, right? Just bitter, and they also have blade rush. They just have better ways to stay on a mage. As expected, the game is always awful when RMP is a good comp. It's just something fun to watch at a high level. I think Rogue Mage is super interesting. I personally, I mean, if I had to weigh in on like how I feel about it, I prefer Rogue Mage when it is a comp that is incredibly oppressive, like it is now, but that it runs out of steam quickly. Like I like the idea of it being fragile, but being able to just like freeze everyone out for a long period of time. I don't like the idea of it being a dampen comp. I think Rogue Mage when it can dampen is a. I agree with you. It's not ideal to watch. I mean, from what we've seen today, FMP is not the counter. FMP got quick 3-0'd. But I mean, Feral on paper should counter a Frost Mage 100%, right? They can't be polyed. They can't be slowed. Their whole kit doesn't work against them. But yeah, I love Rogue Mage when it's fast paced. I think RMP is one of the most fun comps to watch in fast paced games with a Rogue Mage is having to dodge death the whole time. I think when it's 3 tanks playing, it's less interesting for sure. Right now, the mage is immortal. Works infinite damage to the priest of God. Yep, facts, literal facts. But all 3 of those classes are getting nerfed, and they're all getting nerfed in pretty impactful ways. Rogue loses CDR, mage gets enough in almost every respect, and priest loses a good amount of throughput. Their top heal gets nerfed by 25%. So there are some big changes coming. I think Rogue Mage will probably still be insane. I think Rogue Mage is good enough to be good after 25% enough. That boost DKs are getting sick changes. Now you'll probably see some Death Knights. Just a random guess, but at least on ladder, I think you'll see Death Knights. Yeah, I mean the meta should open up a little bit next week. Changes look exciting. Oh yeah, Adru could be really good next week. Acker on big trouble. Evasion out. Swapsy now has his wall again, so we're kind of rotating a little bit. Dakara's got Trinket and Angel pretty soon. No, Trinket GS, sorry, not Angel. So it's actually going in a pretty interesting direction. Swapsy top down. We're not tracking biggest end on the UI. You tell them about it. They might. They might. I mean, this looks good. Oh, big hit. Big hit. Another big hit. Another big hit. Wait, he got a lucky. That was kind of nuts. What is going on? You got 4 of them. Bro, he just got. Bro, he got 4. He got 4 lucky hit. He's dead. He's still dead. He's still dead, man. Look at him go, man. He's the fucking chef. Oh my goodness, man. This is insane. There's no way. Oh, Barrier, he's chilling. Swaps you with the wall. He's got Bullock as well. He may have to use both, but it's probably fine. No, he's not dead. He's not dead. No, he's not. There's Bullock there. There's Bullock there. He's fine. He wins. He wins. There it goes. Insane. They fucking bled, but that was crazy. So you guys got destroyed. Oh my god. Oh no. The nice little 3%er. That was a good game. So obviously had some crazy RNG there, man. He procced 4 lucky whatever it is procs, and each one gives you a new Ellie, and each of those Ellies can cast the meteor. He just went meteor, back to back to back to back. He's just meteoring back to back. How is he doing that? What is this? What are these meteors? Yeah, but he's having a 6-month resub show and stuff. I don't understand. I don't understand how he just meteored 4 times. It seemed like maybe the UI is bugged. I'm literally logging on right now to see how the fuck that works. I'm genuinely very confused about how that happened. Oh, you giant gapped him, man. Hey, look at this. I'm grabbing his bill right now. I want to understand how he's doing this. Talent tree? Copying his build. Export. Import. Okay, this is his build. I don't understand how he did this. We'll go back to the game in a sec. Yeah, okay, it's not normally doing meteor. Yeah, there's a meteor. So it's only on lucky hits. He literally has to just be getting... I'm trying to... Okay, yeah, you can... It resets your meteor. Yeah. Okay, he got crazy lucky then. I was wondering about that. He just got super lucky. What is going on? Why is it spamming it? I want to see this. Why those meteors go crazy. Wow. The meteors are insane. That build is crazy. You need to play Primal Ellie because of how it interacts with your faucet. It resets the cooldown every time you proc a lucky... whenever you proc a jackpot, it resets the cooldown on your Primal Ellie cooldown. Your Primal Ellie abilities. You can meteor each time, and each meteor is 500k. So he's just spamming them back to back to back to back to back every time he gets a proc. Anytime you hear that little coin noise, he gets one. Super interesting. So, yeah, this is a strange matchup. We're going. I feel this. I don't even know. I want to look at his build though. Swapsy is playing Faucet. He's playing Trash Masters. Nah, it's not like that. He's a little bit wrong on that one. It doesn't really exist. They have about 20,000 more ammo, which is like 5% more reduction or something like that. It's like 5%, yeah, over any other class. Pretty standard. He's playing no mastery, just haste. All right. Bro, the meteors are so crazy. What is this? Is that like a bug? Not the meteor, man. Not the meteor. Bro, the meteors are crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it literally is. They both have the same faucets. The caster ones they want to help their melee connect and play on the enemy instead of 40 yards away. Yeah. So Swapsy has traded a lot though. Trying to understand. So I mean both priests look pretty healthy. We're Ray on Met as well. This is like super interesting they evolved to this matchup though. I mean, right now I'm not sure what the point. He hits array himself. Oh, Mercy just feels like he's getting so little done. Doesn't seem like a crazy matchup, but we got 2 blocks on Raikou. I guess I failed to see the vision with with Mercy on Warrior instead of Was on Rogue. Here we go. Mercy with cooldowns here. Disarmed. There he goes. You're against a rogue, man. Oh, hang on. He's holding him. Nice ice wall. Indeed. Swap's taking damn here. Swap's taking a lot of damn here. Could be a burrow. There's the burrow. We are out of cooldowns for a bit. It looks like defensively. Oh, he's in so much trouble. He's dead. He's dead. Swap hits. Fair. DR. Dakara could die. He's off DR, but no, they're just continuing to send Swapsy. Swapsy's got 9 seconds on his Astral. They wants to push damp, yeah. Mercy does not even wall. Doesn't respect it at all. They have to manage him. Yeah, I mean they have nothing. This could easily be game. I think Swapsy's gonna get clapped here. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. It's so much damn here. Fair hits. Dead, dead, dead. I see. Okay. It's a good call. Just basically playing for damp. Yeah, no, Mercy. It looked miserable for him. He's actually not playing Gnome either. He's playing Orc to just like have uptime. And he just full W'd him, and at 6 minutes, eventually, you know, the Warrior MS is just overwhelming. You've got, how much damp do we have there? We've got 34% dampening plus the 30, I think it's 35% MS as well. It's a lot to work with. Unless you're running him down, never use wall. Well, they're kind of not sure what they want to do with it. You don't have the thing with Ellie Rogue is you don't actually have any CC. So like when it's Mage Rogue, there's CC. There's ways to punish the priest and make the priest. They've got fair, And the priest is just playing on top. There's not enough control to really mess with them. They've got decurse for him as well, so it's just not. They have to win with dampening. Like both teams are trying to dampen each other. They don't have a real win condition outside of that. So Mercy isn't that afraid because there's no actual crowd control for the healer other than a fair every so often. Well, was also a really good a really good warrior too. Yeah, that was a really good. I mean, he had some really good games. They go down in fourth place. It's not a bad result for them at all. It's against Echo. I mean, they showed some good diversity. They actually pushed them off of Rogue Mage for a game. Don't know if that matters at all, but it was a good series. Yeah, 100%. And they also were bold enough to go for the Rogue Mage mirror too, right? That's also extremely bold. They went for it. Who won game 4? Game 4, Echo, right? It was 3-1? Yeah. I mean, it's bloodlust. That sound is from Warcraft 3, yeah. Ice block. What the hell? What was the sound? It's literally just Vin. It's actually kind of crazy work. This is going to be FMP versus RMP. All right. We'll continue watching. So this one, I'll put predictions up. I'm going to be right back as well. Thank you guys for being here today, by the way. I need to let you guys around. I'm enjoying these. This shaman tech, I kind of mind blown by. I did not realize that your faucet did what it did here. That is actually kind of crazy. I had not tried the Primal Ellie tech, but it's crazy. Predicting more. I mean, people are dying with that ice block every day, man. Every game so far. Pretty much every game, a mage has died with that ice block. I'm pretty sure. The game is just kind of unstable, and they're so tanky some of the time. So yeah, I mean, there's lots of it going on already. All right, you guys have got a prediction up. We should just watch this game then, IFK.
Mez, what class should I play for RBGS?
Oh, it hurts, man. Don't be like that. I wish that was still a thing, man. I mean, the legendary BDA, obviously, but oh, solo RBGs, okay. Right, you got to play some mop with us, Cookie, so we can do some RBGs again. Mop RBGs are actually fun, like pretty fast team fights. It's a good time. Yeah, Mop Classics got RBGs. And they had some nice maps in. Nah, I would be just extremely surprised if you saw them swap off. Doba beat Echo 3-2 RMP versus FMP. So it just kind of seems likely that you're going to see a repeat of that again. I mean, it's possible that they go to if they're losing, but considering that was a matchup they won before, I think in that first series of the day that they were not like, I don't know, saying they're not locked in is not really the right word. They played really well, but they were fast games, probably faster than the matchup would suggest. So probably okay to run it back. Yeah, so I kind of predict that the mop will be kind of like hitting right after this AWC ends, so probably like May, June-ish. Similar to when Kata hit last year. Kata hit around, I think Kata hit like 2 days after AWC ended last time. What are your thoughts on Plaguebringer versus Cloring Shadows? One better than the other right now? What do you prefer? I mean, the changes coming in are super interesting. I genuinely don't know. I'm really excited for Tuesday because I can try it all out. All right, sorry. Which one on the team? You guys kind of my team, right? At the same time, I got they're talking stuff. I'm gonna keep watching this. They're not we're kind of doing both at the same time. Yeah. Check Bitcoin. Ooh, they're playing RMP mirrors. That is crazy. They won that fast. That is insane. Well, that is a surprising start in the mirror. Next prediction going up now. All right, we're gonna see the game. This is the matchup. This is kind of like the big decision thing for the meta. It was the map that yesterday looked really unclose. It was the least close game yesterday. So I wouldn't be surprised, yeah, if this is like, you know, they're going straight back to where they kind of left off, yeah, on Friday. If you want to find his build, you can copy it direct. I'll link it to you real quick. This is Swapsy's build from Hook Point. I mean, it's already a bloodbath kind of opening, yeah. Yeah, this looks scary. This looks really scary. They get in the block here. Nope. Good priest playing very Yeah, that's actually crazy. The Feral is actually behind right now. This seems just quite even. Bro's losing a mana though. Raikou top down. Can you bomb it? This is the first block. First block there. No, second block. That's not good, Theo. This is super intriguing. Like this result is like not what you'd expect. We're so this was a gun game 3. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, this is a ridiculous feral, man. Like this is like a feral that has been competing as a feral for as long as I've been competing. You know, I met him in 2007, 2018 first. Like I'm enjoying life either way, Doss. Life's good, man. Life's great. I'm glad you guys are around. Raiku's not playing. I don't think Raikou likes playing Blinkstone in general. And he is built like a house, man. That's facts, Wexo. Flappers is. Who'd you vote for, the mage or the mage, Chrome? Which one? No, he's built like a. I don't know if he like body builds or what, but he's just like literally fucking. He's stacked. Yeah, he's a legend. Who goes for? I don't. Yeah, they're both playing. They're both playing Shimmer. Blinking Poly is just OP. Feel like Shimmer's. I think Shimmer, the thing comes down to like being able to actually blink CC, right? Like being able to blink a polycast is just really powerful. Because everyone, you can see in this game here right now, Mayor's playing on a pillar. So like to actually get a CC on him, you have to blink it, start a poly and then blink it onto them. Can't do that as if you're playing normal blink. Without, well, you can do it with ice flows, I guess, kind of, but just gives you more options. Sam Cedar, but if blink stun was worth taking of a Shimmer, especially in Feral. I mean, again, you can't blink CC. You can't blink a CC cast. Like, this looks rough. This genuinely looks really difficult. I don't like. Now we're seeing Rogue Mage, and now I'm wondering like if this just it looks like a totally different game. Now it's just so close. Probably a block here. There's the block, first block of the game. MD'd. Counter block, probably. Oh, proc that GS, I think. I think that GS procced on Raulza just there. Let's have a look. We can see in a second here. It was a proc GS. He actually immediately procced it. So now this game, Raul's has got no GS the rest of the game. So basically just block and GS proc. I mean, they're just... Who do you guys think's winning this right now? My team isn't sure. I could cut out. They're like, you guys can't hear them, but they're not super sure. There's a bomb on the Tessia. The DK is not winning, man. That's a lie. Echo's winning. I mean, block wise, they're pretty even. I guess I mean, kind of tied. The main difference here is the GS being gone from Relza. So that's pretty bad. Draco did. Yeah, mage blocks next. Yeah. We should, Clink. Yeah, GS is actually back. That's crazy. I don't know. I actually think in 20. So this is Tessia's veins now. And we've got Encon in 21 seconds. So I don't know. We've got a block, but this is the Encon. They still haven't blocked him. Oh my god, he's greedy. Bro, that's like me levels of greed. And he was right. It was perfect, but okay, this is starting to fall apart super hard. Mare dying, was dying, Raikou dying. Everyone is in trouble here. They've got no blocks. 30 seconds on a block. We've got nothing on Waz. We've got nothing. We've got a trinket on Mare. They're holding on. They're getting both mages will get into the block. Has to go into flappers. It won't get much done though, I don't think. Oh, the piss chastise. Swap back to Waz may hold on. Does hold on. Both have blocks again. We've got snap block on both. They're both waiting it out though. They'll probably just both do snap and block together. And probably the last. I mean, it is the last one of the game. Flappers and Waz both falling low. Waz nothing for a while. There's the GS giant heal. GS and a Waz the target. Yeah, I mean they're both have decided the same thing. Both are aware that they have it here. I think this game ends in 27 seconds. In 25 seconds the game ends. Encon is gonna be brutal. Encon is gonna be brutal and dampening. Tessia blocks. Both mages block back to back. Yeah, I don't even know, man. This is crazy. This is not looking. It's looking like I think FMP is gonna get this one. Tessia? Tessia? Raikou. GS procs. Tessia? Tessia? He has swap. He has swap, man. No, GS procs, right? Oh wait, GS didn't. Wait, what? Neither one proc their GS. He has swap. It's just kind of surprised by it, I think. You win? Bro, I don't even understand. It's just a bloodbath. Here's game. This is game 4 already? It is. Thing. Wait. UPS in the new sub. The King Kakarot, I think, with the 25-month resub as well. Very much appreciate. Raikou seemed like he should have died there. I don't know. Yeah, if there are ad issues, you can go to YouTube, and there's no ads on YouTube. I thought the team was going to stream today, but they apparently are not. They've only just showed up now. All right, I think we've seen the same matchup, but we'll see. It's too close to not, right? Does Ruins even change anything? I don't think Ruins changes anything either. It's the same matchup my bits were from Pharaoh. Maybe. Final resting place? That's a Sid thing. Sid's not in this one. Yep, same matchup. Excuse me, Liam? What do you guys think? Wait, what did the predictions say for this? Map 4, 84% echo. Or it's kind of close though. I don't know if I necessarily agree with it. Am I seeing the votes? It just seems really. Okay, so we got an opener on to Flappers. What is going on? What? He dies on hypo. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's how it goes. We're about to see RMP mirrors, I think, for this last one. But Echo 3-1. A really rough day, honestly, for this team to go down. Yeah, I mean, it's still good today in some of the games, but they also just had, I think, 4 of their 5 losses. Sorry, 4 of their, they had lost 6 games. Like 4 of their 6 games were just blowouts. I think today, where they just died really quickly. And then they only won one game, and they had one very close game. you know, those two games were close. But they had oh no, they had three games that were close actually. The first game was close and it went their way, and that was the game they won. The second game they lost, and that was close and they lost it. And then in the first series they had a lot of blowouts. In this game in this series, the third one in this series was a blowout as well. So it's hard to say. Have a good one, Sam, buddy. So we're about to see. I don't know. Super hard to really understand where everyone stands here. The games just didn't play out the way that you would expect, I think. Just, I mean, it's a, you gotta understand as well that the matchup may just be like very close. Let's say it's a 5% edge one direction. You could play a very large sample size of games and not realize that edge, right? You just need a very large, like, when things are close and the edges are small, you're gonna have to play, you know, hundreds of games to actually figure out who's ahead. If you consistently win, then your edge is giant. And I think in this case, it just seems like a close matchup, really unstable matchup. It might take a long time, a very large sample to really understand who's ahead. We've only got a sample size of what, 9, well, like 3 series. There are 3 series as a part of that. This is Rogue Mage, and Rogue Mage is ahead. Rogue Mage is pretty decisively ahead, I guess. I think that Echo is going to 3-1 this. Oh, no, 4-1 this. 4-2, 4. I'm like debating between 4-2, 4-1. I think Echo is probably ahead in the RMP stuff. I think that in general, the way those series played out, the first series was kind of like them warming up a bit. 4-1 or 4-2. The real question is like, what does Overload have extra? And does Overload jump onto, like, how do you basically, like, mirrors are annoying. You don't just spam the mirror only, over and over again. The question is, will it get pushed onto any other kind of comp? Like we saw, like, who's Overload's fourth? What do we got? Let's have a look. Overload's fourth is, TJ. Oh, okay. So I think we might see Feral Mage versus Rogue Mage again, in which case it could be a very close series because that doesn't seem like a. Some brutal finals. We might have it. It's possible. Yeah, I think it depends on. I think it's a full one if it's a RMP mirror the entire way through and through, and I think if it's not a mirror through and through, and we see Feral Mage, I think 4-2, 4-3 are possible. Just because I think the matchup looks really brutal, like it's a really bloody matchup. So the question is, do we see a mirror as the opener? I feel like teams don't go for the mirror as the. I don't know. Do they think they're supposed to win the mirror? Is the big question. I kind of think we just see Feral Mage. I think trying to bring a mirror to Echo just seems like a mistake. You got to go for some small edge. So I don't know if it's RP mirror. It's the fourth is TJ. Thank you, Miss Seals. I mean, I think the Rogue Mage Mara will be. Well, I think I'm with Zico on that. If we're assuming it's a Rogue Mage Mara, I think full one is very possible. I think the buff for Unholy is pretty nice. I'm like I don't know whether it's enough, but I think it's nice. What did they play? It was Rogue Mage versus Feral Mage, but they didn't take the mirror in that situation, right? Obviously, so it's like possible that keep in mind all three of these teams are the same comps. They're all Feral Mage and Rogue Mage. So I feel like the teams are just kind of going to like different. They're going for different edges, but I don't know what. Like Feral Mage has a nice win condition if they can dampen. I think it's Feral Mage first game, man. You just got to go with the most chaotic possibility. Feral. Oh, it's mirrors, man. Okay, I think Echo will win mirrors every time, or like do very well in mirrors. Yeah, big up now. Actually, this is kind of cozy. I've got I've got the team in the background, but you guys can't hear them, and then I've got the ability to talk to you guys at the same time. It's actually very cozy. We get to enjoy the games. It's like having two different watch parties at the same time. If the team doesn't opt to stream the NA games, I may have to turn my stream off, just because I can't really stream their gameplay, but I need to watch their gameplay if they're not streaming it. So we'll see what they decide to do. They might turn streams on. They've kind of talked about it, debated it a little bit. I kind of figured they would, but we'll see what they decide to do for the NA games. I do want to watch the. Oh, that's the first block. They bleed first, and damage wise, Oscar 20% ahead. That was funny yesterday. I don't think it mattered at all, but that was funny. Streamer.coms. We'll let them decide what they want to do. They're the ones. Oh my god, Raikou, mate. No, it doesn't take a single point of damage. See what they decide to do. Huh. That's a tough start. Oh, he goes for the ice wall. They are getting crushed. Echo is slipping, cutting pressure. It's a weird mirror because you can kind of see right there. It's just an incredibly low edge between these teams. They're both getting blasted. That is the final ice block. They are two might go down here. No swap, no blocks. The other team has 2 blocks. Oscar's got 2 of them. Yeah, this is a very large advantage. That said, don't count them out. They have a chance still, but it's obviously a much lower chance. Raikou in a full bomb, no blink, no trinket. I don't know. And the mirrors are just incredibly unstable. It's possible that, the same can. Oh, maybe not though. Maybe not though. There's the low house ult. Oh, he's gone, man. That was a bloodbath. Complete bloodbath. I mean, Raikou was definitely pressured. Raikou block time's a little choppy. I mean, he's greedy. He's so good at mage. He's he's not the kind of person that goes down with that block very often at all. Do you like a communication issue? I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I'm trying to understand the difference in playstyle between the 2 different teams. Are they doing exactly the same thing? Like, I don't know. Toggling cams would be funny. They could definitely go a bit further with the they don't have cams showing. Oh, don't know what is going on. What is going on? Can anyone tell me what's going on? So this is actually a game where Raikou dies without block? Is that wasn't CCL game? Is he on hypo? What is what is what is that comment, man? I don't think I don't think that it's anything to do with them being behind in some major way. But yeah, breaks from main wild definitely. You know, there are people that are not taking those breaks for sure, and that's a possibility, although maybe not likely. 2.2 mil frost fireball. Echo playing slower. It's weird because like watching from my point of view, that's not how I see it. It kind of looks like it feels like JT is trying to play even less. Like normally normally in the matchup, you want the priest to be super aggro and like outplay the other priests or whatever, right? And I feel like what's happening here is in this matchup, playing less is playing more. Does that make sense? Like I feel like JT is playing more patiently and putting himself in a more comfortable spot. Yeah, it's a very. I mean, mages. So when you play, oh my god! Oh wait! Oh, these are crazy games. If you're playing a non-mage in these games, you'll see. But yeah, I mean that's why everyone feels like not doesn't feel bad for mages. But yeah, they're playing such crazy classes that yeah they can die. Oscar, not the block. They're just the crazy part about this is how quickly and how close they have to be so greedy. They block at 20% every time. Oscar's dying. Oh, lives. They're ahead. Got swapped with a trinket. Why is what's behind on damage? I don't know. They're ahead on CDs, so I don't know if it matters either way. Or they're about to sneak ahead, by the way. Oscar's about to have 2 blocks. There's the cold snap from Raikou. Unfortunately, Oscar, if he can greed for 15 more seconds, is going to have 2 ice blocks and actually have a lead, even though he's blocked twice already. This could be a game where Raikou is actually gapped by 2 ice blocks. That's crazy. Raikou gets double block back. That's rough. There's one of them. There's the MD. Wait, they can push. They can push. They can push. Wait, he might die in hypo. He's at the 3rd block already. No, he's gonna make it. Hypo's coming back. They're even 1 block apiece now. Last block. 3rd block force for 2nd block force for Raikou. Oscar on his 4th. Here comes Oscar's block. That's a swap. A kick. Oh my god. Kicked. On Frost. 3 blocks. Echo, hold on, but I don't know. That is wild. He actually went for some insane greed at the end. He got life swapped, and he's like, okay, life swap's enough. I'm not gonna block this. And then gets kicked on. He gets double kicked. He gets kicked on Arcane by Waz, then gets CS'd on Ring of Frost. Very tragic. Let me surprised if they just reverse sweep here. I mean, this game was convincing, 100%. This one was convincingly in favor of Echo, I think. But yeah, very intense, and it actually they survived. It also kind of shows like how you can have a matchup that goes where like, you get 2 blocks and then nothing happens for a long time, because he had 2 blocks at the start of the game and then they had no blocks for 5 minutes straight, and it was fine. I don't know. It's been close. How was damage that game? Similar game? Let me go back and see, like, kind of towards the end of the game, how we're looking for damage. So Raikou top, was bottom. Overall, Met having to do 24 million, 27 million more healing. I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, it's really hard to bet against Echo. Echo are like the RMP on EU. That's what they've been, and I don't mean for a little while. They have been the RMP on EU for about six straight years. I mean, at the start of a season like this, especially when Rogue Mage is as meta as it is, I think last season it wasn't like. Oftentimes you get misled a little bit, right? Because you see Echo doing well as Rogue Mage, but it isn't necessarily a Rogue Mage meta. They're just the Rogue Mage, right? Like they can make that work even when it's not, even if it was like not necessarily the best comp, but like close enough, just because they've got insane mechanics. But in this case, we're in a Rogue Mage meta, and if you look at results on EU and stuff, they're it's not just one Rogue Mage doing well. There are 3 or 4 of them that are all crazy. Try to learn the PvP. Which healer can you recommend? Right now, it's Priest is probably the most straightforward. Both Priest specs are good, but Holy Priest getting enough next week. I'm not sure how much buy. It should open it up to like a couple of different options. Like I think that Druid looks great next week. I think that Paladin looks good next week. Potentially, it's not getting buffed, but like just looks better because the Holy Priest getting nerfed. You can play whatever. I mean, I think Druid's fairly safe too. I think Iron Piece is good to watch. I think. Wait a second. Is over. Oh my god. Is he on hypo? Is this the second game where people have died without block, man? The third game? What is going on? I need to see this. We don't get to see. Bro, what is actually happening in this game? No one's blocking. I think Overload's gonna win. Oscar winning on Dam. Brunhetti winning on Dam. Oh my god. The game's too busty. I mean, these classes are getting nuffs. they're playing a mirror match and they're both getting nuffed. So yeah. I mean, it's probably Veins, yeah. It's Oscar with Veins. I mean, Veins is like that. Veins is way too crazy. They're hitting Veins super hard. Yeah, all three. This is literally a game where all six players are taking L's. They'll show the death log in a second. We'll see how much the mage did. I'm guessing he did a good 5-6 mil. He's not glow, but it's veins. It's the fully stacked veins. Raiku's about to have his veins too. Let's see it. Yeah, 7. Oscar Blossom. Frostfire Infusion. Proc, I assume, as well. Yeah, I mean, in 4 seconds, 7.3 million damage. The DPS spike is so crazy. So we are in game final. This is the championship point right here for Overload. Bro, what is going on? Sorry, we're mostly back. A little bit back. Oh, is he? No way. No way. Cloak. That is not what I expected at all. There's no way that anyone expected that. That is crazy. That is wild. That is actually crazy. Seven, thank you for the 49-month resub, buddy. I have to restart my stream in a sec to put delay on. It looks like the other guys are turning their streams on as well, but I'm gonna restart mine in just a sec with delay going on. So my stream will turn off for 1 minute and then it will come back. Basically. Yeah, we'll start the delay. Actually, you know what? We'll do the delay now. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to restart. We'll have delay and we'll continue this. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the resubs and subs. Thank you, 7 for the 49-month resub. UPS for the new sub. King Cracker for the 25-month resub. Theo, the 6-month resub. Urz, the gifted sub. Sunny, the gifted sub. Letquin, the new sub. Anonymous, 45, 10 and 35 gifted subs. Oh, back 1 sec. We have to have delay on for these or we get in trouble because you guys can spoil stuff. But we'll watch.